with your Cardinal News.
And I'm Gabrielle Estrada. After 2.5 years of construction, UIW officially had the grand opening of the new Student Engagement Center on August 28th, which also happened to be the first day of school.
Although the ribbon-cutting ceremony was delayed, the show went on. Our new president, Thomas Evans, the event had quite.
Nani Melendez-Lopez was able to attend the Student Engagement Center grand opening.
Hey there, Cardinals. We are here at the new and improved Student Center where we celebrate the ribbon-cutting ceremony. Let's go ahead and take a look.
It's very exciting to be here and to see some of the spirit, to see the band, to see the cheer and Pep's team, and then also to see all the students, administrators, board of trustees. What a great gathering. It really, to have a student center that is designed around engagement, it's not a rec center, it's not a typical student union, it's actually a place where the students can gather to be with one another, but all of the services are located here. So it's designed for student success, it's designed for interactivity, it's designed for people to really get to know one another, but also to get to know and be truly as engaged as they can be within the university. So I think that from the standpoint of being innovative, which is a core value of the institution, that this also serves that really well in its service to students.
Oh, it's fantastic. I've been here since 2001, so I remember Marion Hall very well in terms of its capabilities and stuff, and I thought that was a good building, but by comparison, I mean, this is much more functional and, of course, more up to date, and plus it's a much larger student population than the Marion Center was originally built for.
It's a great way for like the new students to come in because there's always people. It seems like there's always a lot of people here. So even if you're new or you're not even from this country, it's very welcoming here.
Well, there you go, Cardinals. What a historic event. This is Nani Melendez-Lopez with UIWtv News.
Thanks, Nani. We're honored at UIW to have Devery S. Anderson about his book called Emmett Till, The Murder That Shocked the World.
His retelling of this true story captivated us on the unbearable true events of Emmett Till's life. It was even said that Emmett Till's murder was what sparked the civil rights movement. Here's Maddie Aguiar with more.
We're here live at the concert hall where author Devery S. Anderson will be informing us about the controversial case of Emmett Till. Let's see what he has to say.
I think I'll carry that order with me to my grave, quote. She said a few months later. As she neared the casket, she could see her son, naked, covered with lime. Quote, what I saw looked like it came from outer space. It didn't look like anything that we could dream, imagine in a funny book, or any place else. It just didn't look like it was for real. End quote. Standing over the casket, Mamie began to examine Emmett's right side. She first noticed a large gash in his forehead, which she assumed had been made with an axe. The mouth was open and the tongue was protruding. Quote, his lips were twisted and his teeth were bared, just like a snarling dog's, she said.
I learned about the case in 1994 as a student at the University of Utah in Salt Lake City. I just happened upon it when I was watching a video on the civil rights movement, and they had a 15-minute segment about the Emmett Till case. It really touched me and never left me from that moment on, and so I began. The initial quest was to learn everything I could about the case, and writing a book was kind of something that happened about 10 years later that I decided to start working on the book. And so I had 10 years of learning. I came to know Emmett Till's mother for about 6 years before she died, and it just was, I was setting the stage, I guess, so to speak, to start the work on the book.
I came because, it's something that sparked the civil rights movement. I'm not from America myself, I'm from the UK. But, I heard about the story, and it's one that I wanted to learn more about, and this looks like a really good opportunity to do so.
I think, honestly, I'm really appreciative of what Mr. Devery Anderson is doing by coming to schools and universities and speaking about his book and just writing the book in general to give audiences of all age an ability to learn about a case that is so old that one would think would not matter today, but I think it's extremely prevalent in today's society especially.
The lecture was both insightful and engaging. This was truly a once-in-a-lifetime event. This is Maddie Aguiar for UIWtv News.
Thanks, Maddie. I heard you were able to go to the event. How did you like it?
Yes, I really had emotion. Phenomenal.
So I wish I would have known about it sooner so I could have gone.
There's always next time.
That's right. Okay, now for your news update here and around the world, thanks to CNN News Source. In an exclusive interview with CNN, Iranian President Hassan Rouhani voiced his concerns on the U.S. leaving the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action signed by President Obama in 2015. He said, quote, "The JCPOA, as a multilateral agreement ratified by the UN Security Council, exiting such an agreement would carry a high cost for the United States of America and will be useless. It will generally decrease and cut away at international trust placed in the United States of America." End quote. President Trump has referred to the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, a deal designed simply to keep Iran's nuclear plan peaceful, as the worst deal in history.
White House Attorney Cobb heard in front of the Washington House highly experienced Washington lawyer John Dowd. Cobb met Dowd includes, quote, "The White House counsel office is very conservative stuff," end quote, referring to the Russian hacking of the election and Trump's ties to Russia. He also said, quote, "I've got some reservations about one of them being the White House lawyers. He thinks like a McCain spy," end quote, which is a reference to Donald F. McCain, a member of the White House counsel and assistant to the president. Cobb believes McCain is withholding information from him and the investigation. Lastly, he mentioned that McCain has, quote, "a couple documents locked in a safe," end quote, which solidifies the idea that he is being left out of the loop.
President Donald Trump visited France during their Bastille Day, which is France's equivalent to our 4th of July celebration. During his visit, he enjoyed a military parade in downtown Paris as part of the Bastille Day holiday. Trump had this to say, quote, "It was one of the greatest parades I've seen. It was 2 hours on the button, and it was a military might, and people don't know what great warriors they are in France. But when they see all the victories, it's a tremendous thing. And to a large extent, we may do something like that on July 4th in Washington, down on Pennsylvania Avenue. I don't know, we're going to have to try and top it," end quote.
This hurricane season has really taken a toll of the people along the coast. People here in San Antonio and around Texas are still trying to pick up pieces of what's left due to Hurricane Harvey. There's a third hurricane, Maria, classified as Category 5 in the Caribbean, affecting the islands. Meteorologists are still unsure of the path it will take after it reaches Puerto Rico. Our prayers here from UIW go out to them. Stay tuned for your entertainment scoop with Stephen Tobin.
Hey there, Cardinals, and welcome to UIWtv Entertainment, where we keep you updated on what is happening in our campus and around the beautiful San Antonio area. I'm Stephen Tobin. Last month, students got a chance to enjoy one of our many traditions, Welcome Week. In one of the Welcome Week activities, students got the chance to learn about the different organizations that our school has to offer. The UIW Cardinal Fair was held outside our new Student Engagement Center on August 30th. Why don't we go take a look?
The UIW Cardinal Fair is an event that is annually hosted by Campus Engagement as part of UIW's Welcome Week. Here, students get the chance to interact with other students and talk about the different organizations that our campus has to offer.
We have our booth set up here today, as you can see, with the speakers and everything, because we want people to come and join. Everyone loves music. Who doesn't love music? I don't know anyone who doesn't like music, so it's something that we all love and enjoy, so why not share it with everyone else?
So far, it's really fun. I just transferred here, so I'm learning a lot about campus and stuff. So,
yeah, I think it's a really good opportunity to get to know all the different groups on campus. Like, I'm also a transfer student, and I've been here a year, but I still have almost no connections to any other groups, so it's really cool to have this.
Okay. What a fun and informative event. I hope every student got the chance to get the information they needed and the opportunity to join one of our many wonderful organizations. This is Nani Melendez Lopez with UIWtv Entertainment.
What a great turnout! The Welcome Week festivities continue on our campus, but this time there's dancing music and flashing lights. The UIW River Jam, which was previously held in the natatorium, moved into the Student Engagement Center with a spectacular light show. Here's Nani with the inside look.
We're at the 2017 River Jam, where we're celebrating all incoming freshmen and the new semester with colorful lights and music. Why don't we go ahead and head inside? What has changed about the River Jam? Because I go inside and it looks much more lit up than other times, so what can you tell me about that?
Well, throughout the years, it's kind of changed. Originally we started right by the river behind the net, where we would set up our stage. August is always tricky because you get crazy weather sometimes, you get rain. So eventually we moved it indoors. Last year it was over at the Convocation Center, and now that we got this brand new building, we were able to facilitate hosting the River Jam right here at the new Campus Engagement Center. And that's something that I really like because people were able to come in right straight from the CAF. It's closer to campus. They don't have to walk further out. And it's nice to be able to host the event here in the central hub of the university.
So we are now with our UIW basketball girls who showed up at this awesome, amazing event. So tell me, ladies, what y'all think about, the new UIW, new and improved UIW River Jam.
I think it's really nice, really large, and it's just a good way to meet new people. And I think it's way better than the old center, and just more of the students are able to come together and meet new people that way.
Well, you guys, thank you for joining us. This event was full of surprises, a lot of surprises, but at the end, it was very fun. I got a light, so yeah, that's always a good sign. But anyways, this is Nani Melendez Lopez with UIWtv Entertainment.
Speaking of musical events, last weekend the San Antonio Park Foundation hosted their annual Jazz Essay Live Festival, where San Antonio locals got together to celebrate 34 years of jazz with music, food, vendors, and family fun. Here's Brianna Medina with more on the story.
Welcome, Cardinals, to the Jazz Festival here at Travis Park, where we have live music and plenty of food. It's a great time to spend your Saturday evening. Is this your first time here at the Jazz Festival?
Yes, actually it is. It's my first time, but it's not Cheesy Jane's first time. We've been here a couple years running, and things seem to be going well this time around. Obviously, this is my first time here, but there's a great crowd here, and we're doing our thing, and we're happy to be here.
What's the most popular thing on the menu?
Most popular thing on Cousin's Maine Lobster menu is our lobster roll. We get our lobster straight from Maine, knuckle claw tail meat, and we get those split top buns also from Maine. We are featured on the Shark Tank. San Antonio is the 12th franchise nationwide, and we've got 2 food trucks running throughout San Antonio, and we're proud to be here.
What do you look forward to most coming here?
The music and the people. The people of San Antonio. I want you to know something. I love you, baby.
And what are your thoughts on the food? Have you tried some of the vendors here?
Oh, yes, last night. Oh, if you want a good turkey leg, come on down here. This place has got some good food. Good food, good people. This is San Antonio, baby.
Wasn't that amazing? If you couldn't come out this year, there'll always be next year in September, where you get to participate in the family festivities. I'm Brianna Medina with UIWtv Entertainment.
Well, Cardinals, that's all for this week. This is UIW Entertainment, baby. Oh well, stay tuned for UIW en Español. I'm your host, Stephen Tobin.
Hola cardenales, mi nombre es María José Casillas y les quiero dar la bienvenida al primer segmento de noticias de este semestre de UIWtv en español. Un sismo de magnitud 7.1 sacudió el centro de México el pasado martes 19 de septiembre. De acuerdo a las autoridades, el sismo dejó al menos 233 muertos. Muchos edificios, puentes e incluso escuelas fueron destruidas y más de 4 millones de personas se quedaron sin electricidad. El sismo afectó a más de 18 municipios, en los cuales se han abierto albergues para refugiar a los afectados que se quedaron sin hogar. Se teme que pueda haber réplicas de mayor intensidad, por lo que se han suspendido temporalmente las clases hasta nuevo aviso. El sismo, cuyo epicentro ocurrió en Puebla, aconteció el día en el que se conmemoraban los 32 años del terremoto de 1985. Intensos esfuerzos de rescate continúan en zonas afectadas. En noticias nacionales, un estudiante del Instituto de Georgia Tech de 21 años de edad recibió un impacto de bala por parte de un oficial del policía el pasado sábado 16 de septiembre. De acuerdo a las autoridades, el oficial respondió a una llamada al 911 alrededor de las 11 de la noche, en donde su en donde se reportaba a un sujeto portando armas. Dicho acontecimiento quedó grabado en video, el cual muestra el intercambio entre el joven y el oficial a causa de lo ocurrido. Personas se han manifestado en contra de la policía al frente del instituto, en donde una patrulla terminó en llamas. 3 personas fueron arrestadas a causa de dicho vandalismo. El huracán María, ahora de categoría 2, sigue su trayecto por el Caribe. El huracán, el cual tiene vientos de 110 kilómetros por hora, tocó tierra en Puerto Rico el miércoles por la mañana. Hasta el momento, más de 10,000 personas han sido alojadas en los de más de 280 refugios disponibles en la isla. De acuerdo al director ejecutivo de la Autoridad de Energía Eléctrica de Puerto Rico, Ricardo Ramos, toda la isla se ha quedado sin electricidad debido a la llegada de María. Hasta ahora, el huracán María ha cobrado la vida de una persona y ha causado la desaparición de 2 individuos. Puerto Rico sigue en estado de emergencia. Bueno, cardenales, estas son todas las noticias en español por el día de hoy. Mi nombre es María José Casillas y ahora los dejo con el segmento de deporte.
Welcome to a new season of Cardinal Sports. My name is Kathleen Sundin. With a new semester, we have a new season of football. Our Cardinal football team officially switched from Division II to Division I, and it has been a rough transition. Here is Andrew Remilius with an update.
Hard work, sweat, and determination have allowed the Cardinals football team to continuously improve and reach Division I status. Transitioning from Division II to Division I is not an easy task, and even though they have started off slow, they have gained speed and they look forward to their first home game on the 30th at Benson Stadium.
With UIWtv Sports, I'm Andrew Remilius.
There are a multitude of sports underway besides football, so let's see how the other teams are doing. The women's soccer team started out slow but racked up a win, making their record 1-5. Our team's next home game is on the 29th when they play Northwestern. The men's soccer team has been holding strong with a 2-1 record, with hopes to produce their next win on the 22nd against HBU, also at home. Good luck, Cardinals. This past weekend, the tennis team attended the Contender CrossFit and Trinity International. They had a strong showing, with Luke Godwin winning the singles competition. Gabriel Evans and Sebastian Mortier ended up making the quarterfinals. On September 16th, the cross-country team attended the Abilene Christian Naimata Classic. There was some tough competition, but the Cardinals came up strong. Dion Hardy placed first in the 8K, finishing just under 26 minutes, and was awarded Runner of the Week for the Southland Conference. Emily Wilson and Danielle Martinez made the top 10 in the 6K. The Cardinals ranked 3rd overall as a team. Way to go, Cards! Our Cardinal athletes mean business this year, and they are putting in work. Come out and show your support at their home games. Check online at cardinalathletics.com for scores and updates. Well, that's all for sports. I'm Kathleen Sundin. Stay tuned for your UIW weather update.
Good afternoon, Cardinals. I'm meteorologist Jillian Gacy here with your Cardinal weather. So we're going to track the tropics right now. We have Tropical Storm Jose just off the coast of New York and Boston. So that is bringing lots of rain and strong tides up to those coasts along the East Coast right there. And also, we're going to be tracking Hurricane Maria. So as we know, it just made landfall and moved right on through Puerto Rico. So the National Hurricane Center is tracking it to just go right along the East Coast. Hopefully right now, not harming anybody. We still have to keep an eye out for it later on as it moves on throughout the weekend. For your forecasted highs today. So right now, we're going to be coming at 93 for the afternoon in Kerrville up in the Hill Country, 98 in Eagle Pass. But for your hot spot, we're coming in at 99 in Cotulla. And right here in San Antonio, we're going to be a high of 94. And for your forecast, so we have this low pressure that's off of just north of Denver and are going to move up into Montana later on this weekend. So this is going to bring this cold air. And right behind this cold front is moisture and rain. So this is going to be moving into our area next weekend, and it's also going to be cooling down our temperatures. So for forecasts for later on throughout today, so we have about 7 o'clock, so as we're getting home, maybe on our way home, expect to see some showers on the roads. So those roads may be wet. But as those rain moves out in our area, tomorrow again, we're going to be just in the afternoon as it's very hot and muggy outside. Expect to see some showers, so never hurts to have an umbrella in hand. So for your 7-day forecast, so today we're going to top out at 94. At 20% chance of rain is those showers that we're going to see later on this afternoon. A low of 77. So comfortable evenings tonight, we're going to have that. So Friday coming in at 90, 74. We do have a men's soccer game tomorrow night, so make sure you go out there and support them. It's going to be a great night to watch some soccer. And for your weekend, 91 and 90 on Sunday. We have those clouds in the sky, so expect those temperatures to lay low. On Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so this is what we want to watch. This is when we have that cold front moving into our area. So Monday, that 30% chance of rain, but as you see, Tuesday, 40. Wednesday, 50%. So this is what we want to watch. That cold front is going to move into our area. It's going to bring lots of rain. But those temperatures, that's a 4-degree drop just in 2 days. And when we wake up in the morning, 73, 74, 72. So as we start our work week next week, it's going to be more comfortable weather. Still a little bit rainy and wet. But make sure you have that umbrella in your hand. I'm meteorologist Jillian Goosey. Have a wonderful weekend, and thanks for watching.
Thanks for tuning into our broadcast today. Keep up with what's happening at UIWtv by following our Instagram and Twitter and liking us on Facebook.
Have a great weekend, and we will see you in 2 weeks with the latest news from on and off campus. I'm Gabriela Estrada.
And I'm Brandon Medina.
Signing off.